can keep going. Y'all don't have to stop. Don't
There's
stop.
there's
Get it. Don't stop. Get it.
there's somebody in that cheering that's like,
Sorry.
woo!
They're so excited. They're so excited.
Oh, that was
All
funny.
right. Okay. Let me turn this thing off. Let me turn this off. Okay. I had to make sure we was live. We are live. Awesome. Okay. Welcome back to the official episode 193. But do you have concert money? Because we need to know. You know how your mama would say, "Do you have McDonald's money?"
No, the answer is no.
You don't have concert money?
Between concert money
All
and
right, fine,
vacation money,
fine. Yes.
no,
You have no you have no
no,
monies. You have no monies.
no monies. The monies have gone away from me.
Okay. All
I'm like, all right then.
right. Okay. All right. So last week I gently touched on some of the concerts that are going on. I told y'all JT is doing a solo tour. Don't ask me why. Um Meg is doing a tour with Glorilla. Benny the Butcher doing a tour. Maxwell Jasmine and October London is doing a tour. Janae Aiko, Tink, and Coyle Ray are doing a tour with Kiana Lede. Sorry. What you have you
No, I'm
and
just
they're all
saying.
the fest. All the
Yeah, no,
fest.
I'm just like,
Yes.
yeah.
All the tours, all the fest. Um Dreamville is this weekend. I will not be in attendance, but Tam and I would like to say something. I'm cackling. That's all I'm gonna say.
I, so I saw a post that said that Chris Brown was being replaced with 50 Cent. Now, because it's April 1st,
It's April Fool's Day.
I thought it was April Fool's Day. So
But
I
we've had
wasn't,
all day long.
yeah, nobody's corrected it yet. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because maybe tomorrow, because once I saw that, then I saw lots of people talking about they was trying to sell their tickets. So
Lots of people.
I just maybe tomorrow morning it'll be a post up and be like, ha ha, April Fools.
But if it is an April Fool's joke and I've sold my ticket, now I'm angry. I don't think it's an April Fool's joke. I think they knew, excuse me, I think they knew probably a couple of weeks ago that Chris wasn't going to be part of it. And they waited until April 1st to break the news, thinking that people were going to be like, oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. Is it? Is it a joke?
It's not a good joke. If it is, it's not a good joke.
Now,
Not a good joke.
I'll say this. While I've only been to one Chris Brown concert in my life, and that's back in the day. Like way back in the day. As a woman that just saw 50 Cent in Houston in February, he put on a good show. Now he gonna bring out some bums with him. He gonna bring bums with him. He gonna bring problematic faves of y'all's with
Oh,
him.
that guy. I was like,
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about like when you started talking. I was like, I don't even know who she's talking about. But then I remembered I had blocked him out of my mind. So
Bums. He gonna bring some bums with him.
yeah,
But he does put on a very good show. Now, the young people, they don't want to see 50 Cent. I get it. I get it. Y'all was hoping for a cokehead. I mean, Chris Brown, sorry. My bad. Crack, coke, Chris, all C's. All C's. Um,
you should call him Loose Joint. That's better.
Nonetheless, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't think it's a joke. I think they knew and they put it out on purpose today.
Yikes! That's yikes. That's a big yikes.
It's a huge like. And it's who else is also going to be Money Long is not on the lineup anymore either. She was on the lineup and she is not on the lineup anymore.
Well, I
That's
would
all I have for
like to
y'all.
say, based on the reaction, that for years we have always thought that Robert was the Pied Piper who led the children astray, but I'm going to say that it is Christopher Maurice Brown who is the original
Mm,
Pied Piper, because the way that those children ran like roaches when he came on stage when I went to Something in the Water. They came from out of all the
roaches.
crevices to run towards that stage where that man danced and breathed heavy on the microphone and sang all but two hooks. That's what that
Breathe
man did
heavy on the microphone.
while he
I
was
need y'all to pay attention when she said that.
tap dancing across the stage in them sneakers. Let me tell you, I was none the pleased, because who wants to hear these girls ain't loyal? Ain't nobody want to hear that. Only children want to hear that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So more power to you. More power to you.
I have nothing. I have nothing. What else do I have for y'all? Good luck at Dreamville. That's all I have for y'all.
Have fun. Be blessed.
Be blessed. So I waited. I waited because my co-host and partner in crime was out last week, and rightfully so. But if we don't talk about this Diddy situation, I am going to lose my shit. Damn, we gotta talk about it. Cause last Monday they had raided, right? They had just done it like an hour before the podcast. They had just raided.
Yeah.
So now we done seen the raid, we done seen the kids in handcuffs. In handcuffs. We done seen them. And then all this other stuff is coming out. So, friend.
I have purposefully been avoiding it. Like taking an effort. Here are things I discovered. Um,
Yes.
you let your kids get handcuffed, and normally, like, okay, so they don't. I'm not gonna say that they schedule with you and tell you when we gonna raid your house, but you had an idea that it was coming, but you allowed your children to be there for
Yes.
that.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
that was interesting, especially since you were still in the city, because you were in Miami. So I it was very strange. That was strange. What I also discovered in a video I saw on TikTok was a young lady who makes music, and she said she had been DMing with Quincy, you know, asking where he been, how he been, what's going on. They had been talking about making music for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So they got kind of close, and she was talking to him, and he disclosed to her that he was raising his sisters full time. So he has the girls. So everybody that was concerned about them, they were nowhere near there because they were with Quincy. So I'll say that. I saw a video. Al Be Sure,
Yes.
sir. Somebody was like, he was talking about some the doors open, you can come home, and
Yes.
somebody was like, you might want to take a back seat night and day because you wasn't there the whole time. So where you at? Well, how you all of a sudden you
It's
here?
not there.
Then he was talking about the reason he wound up in a coma. Did it have something to do with it, sir? I need for you to have real proof of that, because just because you think it, like, baby, it was so much. I was just like, I don't, now they talking about the white boy that was the drug mule,
Brendan Paul. I remember his name. Brendan Paul.
Carisha, and her and the
The
and
pink
the
cocaine.
pink cocaine. As a whole, baby,
It's it is like you know how you build a family tree, a hierarchy. So you got this person connected to this person, connected to this person, connected to this person. When this was unraveling, because that's the best word I can use, when this was
yes,
unraveling and I was
yes,
finding out, okay, this person is connected to this person, and then this person, and then the pink cocaine, and then her cousin, and then Daphne Joy, who is 50 Cent baby mama. What? It's just, we need a flow chart.
Yes,
We need
because
a flow chart to tell
because
y'all.
let me tell you something. I had forgot all about Daphne Joy in this
I
equation
did too. I
because her stint with Diddy was very brief. Like it was
yeah.
like 2-3 weeks, and then she was out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It
Yes.
was very sudden, and then it was done. Like
Or so we thought.
so we thought. I mean, and then here's the thing. Honestly, 50, like you making jokes about that, mm, that don't.
It don't.
It's not cute. But
It
then it
don't.
was like all of the He-Man woman haters was like, yeah, 50, she a little sex worker, somebody who you could never even breathe the same air as her. You goons in the comments, just like y'all are a pitiful set of men.
There is no
It's
new batch coming,
yeah,
Tam. There's no new
yeah.
batch
There's
of.
no new batch coming. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot going on. I would try and see if we can get a flow chart imported in.
cause I mean, I feel like the flow chart is damn, it's necessary at this
It
point.
is.
Cause
It's a
what
lot.
the hell is for real
It's a
going on?
lot.
It's so many pieces to
Yes.
this story that is ridiculous. And they were like, I know that they're looking for things,
Hmm.
but I mean, if they really went in there and they didn't find shit,
You think they didn't find anything, or you think they? Because I'm friends with conspiracy theorists.
I feel like honestly,
Yes.
what they found was
Mm-hmm.
minimal. And I say that it
Mm-hmm.
was minimal because I feel like if what they found was astronomical, he would be
Mm-hmm.
in jail right now. He would
Oh
be
yeah. No, I agree with that.
he would so I'm
Yeah.
not saying they didn't find anything, but I
Yeah.
feel like because we talked about old boy's lawsuit and how it was written to capture the headlines. Like his lawyer
Yes.
wrote it with the intent for it to be headline grabbing and
Mm-hmm.
to cause all these things. But I really and truly feel like they probably found some shit that they find with, other people. Because here's the thing is that if I and I don't know unless that is your profession. Like if Diddy hires you to do something and you claim it's the sex worker, da da da. We know how that goes. It ain't like it's got a trail of paperwork behind.
Right.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
No.
There's no trail unless you all of a sudden one day you didn't, and the next day you deposited $10,000 in your account. Because if you did that, first of all, you're an idiot. Taxes,
Yes.
but
Yes.
unless there's a trail of things,
Mm-hmm.
it looks suspicious, but that doesn't mean it is. In the court of law, let me say
Yeah.
that in a court of law.
Yeah. At most, it's probably a bunch of NDAs, but most celebs do NDAs anyway. So they weren't specific in the NDA with what you can and cannot do. I mean, no, they're specific in it, but it's
Yeah,
not going to say, oh, you signing this NDA because you my sex worker.
yeah, it
No.
doesn't. Yeah, I mean that's just like I mean, and we want to talk NDAs. That was on Candy and Todd. They
Hmm.
both signed NDAs. And have
Yeah.
you ever heard anything about what Candy? Never.
Unless Phaedra lying talking about a sex dungeon. Anyway. Anyway. So we
Phaedra
going to
moving
get
her
out
ex husband on to the married to
married with
medicine
medicine.
reunion.
Yeah. Yeah. A mess. A
Um,
mess. A mess. All right, so we getting off of Diddy because I think everybody should get off of him.
too much.
Um, Big Sean was on Tiny Desk. It brought
Yes.
me all the joy.
I didn't watch it. I'm so
It's
mad
okay.
that I didn't watch it yet, but I heard it was
Let me
good.
tell you about it. Let me tell you about it, girl. It was good. I forget, I don't go around with a big shirt on that says I'm a Big Sean fan. I am, but
Right.
I don't have a shirt that says that. But
Right.
when he went through them songs, I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that song. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Like, Big Sean is underrated, and I don't like saying that, but he is
But he's
because
so good though. He's
so
so good.
yes, 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 Yes. So Big Sean says his project is coming. He did do a new song on Tiny Desk.
Okay.
I like it. I don't remember what it's called, but don't worry about that. Worry about the fact that it's coming.
Yes.
Um, so look forward to another Big Sean project this year. Um, Offset was on Club Shay Shay, so I watched that too because I had free time because I missed my friend. I had nobody to gossip with, so I watched it. And I'm gonna say I'm not gonna give y'all no spoilers, but I will tell y'all this: not one time did anybody bring up Cardi's name. I think that marriage is dissolving. Shannon never asked him a question. Shannon, the only question that was relatively close to a Cardi question, that Cardi's name was never said in the entire interview. I want y'all to know that. Shannon told, he asked Offset, he said, if you could do it again, would you date in public like you have been dating in public? Like, would you have your relationship play out in the public eye? And he
Uh-huh.
said, no. He said, but, some of the women that I've dealt with are in the public eye. So it was kind of unavoidable. You know what I'm trying to say. I know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not a word, but yeah. But Cardi's name was never, ever, 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 ever said
That was
in
probably
that.
part of him sitting down to do it. They couldn't ask questions about that.
Yeah, I think that there's
But I've been watching her stories, her
yes,
Instagram stories, and he's lurking in the background a
of
lot of the
course.
times when I see her Instagram story. So I'd be like,
Yeah.
"What y'all doing?" And maybe they want y'all to think they broke up
Yes.
so they can go cold turkey with y'all and be like,
I mean, Offset's going on tour, or he is on tour, if I'm not
"Yeah,
mistaken. What's today? We're in April.
yeah,
Offset's on tour. Cardi's album is coming.
yeah."
So for y'all to look like a separate front, it's fine with me. I don't care. But I do find it interesting that you had a whole interview
He
with
didn't mention her at all.
not a single solitary word. It was very interesting to me.
I always root for the couples because I love to see people in love, but sometimes y'all ain't supposed to be together, and that's fine. You find that out the hard way a lot of times, but I have always enjoyed the Cardi Offset, matching.
Union.
Yeah, I've enjoyed
Union.
that union a lot. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but hell, I like the Quavo Saweetie union, and that
He messed
crash and
that up.
burn,
He
crash
messed
and
that
burn.
up. Yes, he
So
did. He messed that up.
yeah,
I'm just going to stand on business and say what I've always said. Do not date a Sagittarius man. That's all I'm gonna say to y'all. I'm moving on. The women are awesome. The men, trash. All right, moving on. Um, Tam's gonna laugh. So y'all know I'm a Key Glock fan. I am.
yeah.
So imagine my surprise when a week before Dreamville, because he's supposed to be at Dreamville, he get arrested in Sandy Springs over some weed, some weapons, and some window tint. I'm sick of him. I say that with love in my heart. I'm sick of him. Yes, Key Glock went live while he was getting arrested in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Now, if y'all don't know, if I'm not mistaken, Key Glock is a felon. You're not supposed to have weapons. He was with his friend. He wasn't by himself. So I don't know if the friend is going to take that charge. I don't know. But stop getting locked up a week before you're supposed to be somewhere. Okay?
Before you're supposed to
Okay.
get the check.
Please. Please. So hopefully, I think Key Glock is out now, but I'm just saying it looks. Can you not?
Here's the
Please.
thing. Oh Lord, y'all know how y'all gotta be in the right cities to do the weed stuff. Like you can't do that in
Sandy
Sandy
Springs is
Springs.
not that
You
girl.
can't do that in Sandy Springs. If you
Not
was
that
in
girl.
the city of Atlanta, you would have been all right. If you was in Clayton County, you would have been all right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Certain
Wait.
Union City, one city, some city, one of them cities down there, you can have it.
What you said, Clayco? That's all I heard. That's wait a
Some of them,
damn
one of them
minute.
cities, you can have it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't
But
want to
not
name
in
them
Sandy
all,
Springs. She's
but
not that
Sandy
girl.
Springs is not a part of that crew.
No,
No.
no. So
And
yeah,
even though I bet
please
if
be
they
careful.
if they had pulled over some of these, it would have been plenty of that out there. Plenty, but that's on me. That's just me.
Please be careful, y'all. Just be careful. Um, Lizzo said that she is quitting. Now we don't know if she quitting music, she quitting social media. Doja Cat quit Instagram and then she came back. Ta!
Yeah.
Ta! So anyway, but back to Lizzo. She said she quitting. We don't know what she quitting yet.
Well, I will say this: all of her posts on Instagram are Yiddy
Yes.
posts, and they're sponsored posts. Nothing about from her personally. And I know she was
Mm-hmm.
working on new music. I know she was working on
Mm-hmm.
new music, but I would, I'm not gonna blame her. Like, go where you're celebrated, and if them hoes don't
Yes.
want to celebrate you, I mean, I wouldn't. If music is what you love to do, I wouldn't let those trolls stop you from making music. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, sometimes you got to sit down for a little bit and regroup.
Yes. Yes.
And I
Yes.
wish her the best because I love Lizzo. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan, so I just wish better for her and her circle. Since she said people that were close to her,
Mm-hmm.
people who she called friends. So that, that hurt me because that's hard. That's really hard to deal with when it's somebody that you thought was like a supporter of yours, a friend, and then they don't have anything positive to say about you. Yeah, that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
rough. That's rough.
Yeah. Last but not least, Summer Walker has bronchitis and she is refusing Western medicine, which I understand. But, but she also don't want to sit down. Come back. Come back. Come back. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Come back. Back in the picture. Thank you. Come back. Thank you. Anyway, you're not short, so I don't understand how you got short. I don't. What was this?
I have commentary. I have commentary because I saw a video about this on TikTok.
Yes. Yes.
The man says, you got a BBL, you got your nose done and your titties done, but you don't believe in modern medicine? He said you had to get anesthesia to get them things done. He was like, what are you talking about?
Why do I never have a book when I'm supposed to have a book? It's supposed to be a book right here, and I never have the book when I'm supposed. Mm.
So, he ain't
Well,
wrong. He ain't wrong.
he not wrong. He not wrong.
So you can say,
He
I
not wrong.
mean, I need her to update her statement. So if you have recently decided to follow
Very recently.
homeopathic remedies, this is a better way to say it instead of saying you don't believe in modern medicine. Because so if you get tragically hurt or hurt really bad in an accident, you gonna pour some salt and tequila on your wounds, like you're not gonna go to the hospital. Like I
Ah.
don't. So what she's saying is that what she should have said is that I am focused on natural and homeopathic remedies for my bronchitis. Not I don't believe in modern medicine because that's a bald faced lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
But you can you
Yes.
can you can still believe in modern. You can still not want to follow, take drugs to cure your bronchitis and do the homeopathic way. You can do that. I know
Yeah.
lots of people that do. Know lots of people that do not like to take medicine. I know a shit ton of people like that. But to say on Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter's internet that you do not
Internet.
believe in modern medicine, that is a whole ass lie. Summer. Thank you. And that's my end of the debate.
All right. Well, that's a wrap. Um, I'm not standing in for anybody because it would get swept into what we're going to talk about in 5 seconds. So I'm not even going to stand for nobody today because the meat and potatoes, the meat and potatoes of today's podcast of do you have concert money is Cowboy Carter. Now, if y'all didn't notice, I didn't even put no singles up today. I could not gather 10 singles that were not Beyonce. I couldn't gather 10 good singles I could not gather. If you put your album out on Friday, so sorry for you.
Okay. Now wait, and now I wanna bring up one album. Look, I like to know the albums that
Yes.
even if I didn't listen to them. So, we know that Rock Marciano put out
Yes.
Marciology on Friday.
Yes.
Buddy put out a new album called "Don't Forget to Breathe."
Okay.
That came out on Friday. No, I have not listened to either because all I have been listening to is Beyonce. Um, Flying the Boss put out an EP
Yes.
called "This Ain't the Album."
That was last week.
Oh, was that last week? Oh
Yes.
no, that was last week. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
That's
still on
okay.
my no, it's still on my thing. Like it's like it just came out. So
Hmm.
yeah, those were the only ones that I feel like are notable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doggone it. All right. So the elephant is in the room. It has on a cowboy hat. You know what we here to talk about today. You know what we here for. Okay. Cowboy Carter is out in the streets. 27 tracks. If you ask me how long it is, I can't tell you right now. But
Hold on. 1 hour and 18 minutes and 32 seconds.
the 32 seconds. I know y'all got the 32 seconds in y'all. So yes, 27 tracks. Uh I'm going to say that I agree with Beyonce. It is not a country album. She was accurate when she told y'all that, and I hope y'all listened. It is not a country album. It is an album with no genre. It's just music, good music, quality music, and that is what I'm going to say about that. Anyway, um what are your favorites? Tell us, Tam, tell us why you're here today.
Okay, so if I'm gonna go just first listens,
Yes.
like first listens,
Yes.
of course, Blackbird,
Yes.
um, Protector,
Mhm.
um, Jolene, uh, Daughter,
Mhm.
um, Two Most Wanted,
Mhm.
Spaghetti,
Mhm.
a Desert Eagle. Why is it so short? I'm so angry about Desert Eagle. It's like 1 minute and 21 seconds. I need the long version of the Desert Eagle,
You get the
Beyonce.
version that Beyonce gave you, okay? You just
Uh,
get the version she gave you.
River Dance,
Mhm.
Tyrant, look,
Mhm.
Bucking, a sweet honey, Bucking. And I mean, hell, I like them all, really. Like, somebody would play on repeat, but it's not like I'm gonna be like, turn this off. No, I'm not gonna turn none of it off.
She said, "I'm not gonna say turn it off." Okay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
just, I mean, it was all very solid to me. But I mean, if I have to pick one that on the first listen that stood out the most to me, it was Daughter. Daughter stood
Okay.
out the most to me. Yeah.
Okay. I think it was outside of Jolene because I'm biased. It was bucking, bucking for me. I was like, tear it
Okay.
up, tear it up, tear it up. Yes, it was definitely bucking for me. Now I have some unpopular opinions.
That's fine.
I believe Miley Cyrus outdid herself on what is it? Two Most Wanted.
Yes.
It is a rarity that somebody come. My rule is do not come on my song and outdo me.
Yeah.
Don't do it, okay? Because I'm gonna be like Jay Z. I'm going back in the lab and I'm gonna fix your ass.
Yes.
I believe Miley outshined B on this song. I know it sounds terrible, but she did.
Doesn't sound terrible because that song for me was written for a voice like Miley Cyrus.
Yes,
It's
yes,
specifically written for that type of voice. And
yes.
Beyonce didn't sound bad. And when they sang together, they sounded fucking amazing. But
Mm-hmm.
Miley was on her shit on this song. She
She
was like, I'm
really
going to work
was.
with Beyonce.
Right.
Let me get it
Knuckles
together.
cracking,
Yeah.
cracked her neck.
She was
Yes.
get in here and do my thing.
Yeah,
But that
yes,
song's amazing. Like,
yeah, it is. Very good song. Um, I love Willie Nelson and I want him to just put out more stuff. That's all I have to say about
yeah,
that. I was so happy to hear his voice. And it
yeah.
just brought me back to a warm time in country music, a very warm time. So yeah. It took me 3 tries to like spaghetti because of the switch ups.
Ah,
It took
gotcha.
me 3 times. I had to listen to it, and the first time I listened to it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't like it. I was like, okay, but everybody keep yelling at me about spaghetti, spaghetti. Okay, the second time I was like, okay, I get it. The third time I said, oh, it grew on me like what? A fungus,
I
a
find it.
fungus
I find it.
among us. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Um, I don't like Levi's jeans, and I think it's because I don't like Post
Post
Malone.
Malone.
It's
That's what I was about
me.
to say. It's
I'm
Post
the
Malone.
problem.
Post Malone.
I'm the problem.
I would
I
say
don't.
out of all of them, I
Yeah.
like them all, but that's on the bottom of my like.
Yes.
So it's
Cause
not.
what was he here for? I'm very confused. Like, what was he there for?
Well, he did the Post Malone thing. Like, I mean, but if you don't like the Post Malone thing, then he serves a purpose. You understand what I mean?
No, I see everybody's purpose, but his in the record. Everybody's purpose. Everybody. I search. Look, I search high. I search low. I look for everybody's purpose. I do not know Post Malone's purpose at all.
You don't like his purpose or whatever. What is his purpose?
What is
That
his
is funny.
purpose?
That is
Please
funny.
help me. Help. Help. Um, that is it. I don't have any other things to say about it. Good, bad, or indifferent. But yeah, I was very confused with Post Malone. Anyway, other than that, you know what I really like? I like Alligator Tears.
Yeah, that was
I
good
really
too.
like that song
Alligator
too.
Tears was good too. I mean,
Yeah.
just a lot of different stuff that she said that you could relate to, as far as some of the topics written.
Mhm.
Um, and I love that she gets the babies on the song, like Romy on the Protect the song. Can I hear the lullaby? I was like, oh my god.
I want all the babies on all the songs from now on.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I will say that um I do completely appreciate her including the girls on Blackbird.
Mhm.
Um and like I have seen, like I've been seeing like interviews and stuff. Well, they did a special on Beyonce. I don't know if it was like Nightline. Impact Nightline was what it was, and it was
Okay.
about black people in country music. So they
Mhm.
had interviews from like some of the singers. They did an interview with a professor. I think she focuses on, like, she's a music professor, or either, I can't remember. She was has her doctorate. I can't remember
Okay.
what it was. And they just talked to a lot of different people about the impact of Beyonce doing this record that is not necessarily a country record, but country influenced kind of record. And
Mhm.
Tanner Adele was on there, so she got to talk about working with
I
Beyonce.
love her.
So
I love
it was, I mean, it was an interesting watch. I think it was only like 30-35 minutes worth
her.
on, if you watch it, it's on Hulu.
Okay.
Me and Nisha watched that the other night. But last night, now that I think about it. But yeah, I just, she said it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. And then, all of the theories confirmed that this was supposed to be Act One.
Mhm.
Um, but the world was so heavy, she thought we needed a party, so Renaissance came first. Everybody's talking about how she played them back to back, how they mailed into one thing, like the end of Amen. And if you listen to it and you play it, it goes right into. And I was like, well, any record does when you do that. But somebody on TikTok today said that what people don't realize is that it's not that it just melds into Renaissance. It's the fact that the whole record is a loop. So if you just let it play, it loops back. The first song and the last song are the same song. They just loop back when you let it play. and
Oh, okay.
and they have different names, but it's pretty much the same song. It's
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, wait. So then I had to, I had to do it. And then the guy that was saying it, it was on TikTok. He was like, "It's a loop," and then he starts crying. And says, "Because it never ends." I mean, when I tell you that there have been so many theories, so many things, I have seen so many TikToks about this damn record. Like it's driving
Mm-hmm.
me crazy. But most of the reception has been very very good.
Hmm. For
But
sure. For sure.
I just the
Yeah.
people that aren't gonna like it, it's I had one guy I saw on TikTok and he was like, there was a young lady who was talking about she just didn't like the record. She thought it was lazy and she said all these things. And he said, "Hi, I'm a musician." He like stitched her. He was like, "I know it's very difficult for you to not feel like you are the center of things." He was like, "But some things are just not for us." He was like the movie Get Out. That was not for us. He was like everything everywhere at once. He was like that was for immigrants, immigrant families. He was like that wasn't for you. But you are so accustomed to being the center of everything. He said this record is not for you. So whether you like it or not, the fact it's a moot point because we don't care because it's not for you. Like he just went off, and I was like, well, I
Yes.
guess
I like it.
he
I
let
like it.
you
Let them
know
know. Let them
that
know.
it wasn't for you. Like,
It's not. It's not for you. It's
yeah,
not. And just the instrumentation alone for you to say an album is lazy is hilarious. But I also I neglected to bring up the fact that she is singing opera
yes.
dead smack in the middle of which song is it?
His daughter is in the middle of
Daughter.
daughter. Yeah,
Singing bust out with some good opera in the middle of the
some
song. So
Italian
please
opera.
tell me, aria actually.
Yes,
So please tell me where lazy where
yeah, and that's why he was like, it was, and it's funny because some of her own people were reading her,
for
like,
Phil
yeah,
for
it's
Phil.
like, girl, what are you?
Yeah,
Just be quiet. Like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
just like shut up.
yeah.
So
Sometimes it's okay to be quiet.
yeah,
It
but
is.
sometimes they don't know how to, and that is where the problem therein lies. Is that you don't know how to be quiet
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
you want to be involved in everything all the
There-
time.
It does not require you to turn your camera on every time.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It
I mean,
doesn't.
it doesn't require. You could have not listened to it at all. Like you could have listened to it and been like, "Oh, all right," and then not turned on your camera, put your tripod up, your ring light, and said nothing. You didn't have to say. You chose
It's a lot of work.
violence. You chose violence.
Tripod, ring light,
Yeah,
camera. That's a lot of work to
yeah. You
just
got your you did your hair up and got your face
to be on
prepped,
to be on the internet loud and wrong.
and
That's
to
a
be a
lot of
hater.
work.
Like I'm gonna get dressed up to be a hater. That is what I am doing today.
I
Boom.
mean, that's kind of sort of what. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mayo
So,
minions, Mayo minions.
baby.
Yes. Outside of this, I don't have much to talk about. Did I listen to a single? Let me go look and see if I listened to any singles. I want to tell y'all I really did not.
Child.
No, no. I listened to Alter Ego with Dochi and JT. It was
Now
okay.
I heard a piece of that because I saw the video. Like
Yeah. It
I
was
was like,
okay.
yeah.
I think Dochi is doing her thing. JT just
Well, I feel like JT is taking this opportunity to distance herself.
yes. But she had that tour was ready to go before all the SHIT hit the fan. But I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes the SHIT is about to hit the fan. And
Yeah.
so you separate yourself and get yourself together. I did listen to hiatus. Okay.
Hiatus.
Okay, Nikki. Hiatus Coyote. Because
Yes.
obviously I can talk.
They are
Maybe,
coming in concert.
do you have concert money?
No, I
Okay.
do not.
You stop telling me about stuff. Do you have concert money?
Well, no, I did not have any concert money.
We don't have concert money. Shanae Hartnett. Now, funny story. Shanae Hartnett was supposed to put her album out last Friday, and she just put another single out. So, so the new single is "Burn." She did not put the album out.
Oh, she
Wise
knew.
woman.
She knew. She
She
knew.
knew. She knew. She knew. But yeah, it was listed, and then she pulled that thing right on back, like no, 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 no. So I did not listen to Burn, but I know it's her, so I know it's good. Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Outside of that, all the rest of the stuff that was listed was stuff I was not going to lend my ear to.
right.
Um,
I'm looking at the list of the
yeah, I'm looking
singles,
too.
and I'm like, I
I would
mean, it's a
listen to Jaded
couple.
with Mozzie and Eric Bellinger. I didn't listen to that. I listened to
No,
it.
I didn't listen to that either, but I know that that's probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, since we want to talk about not having concert money, let me say this.
Uh oh.
I have a bone to pick with the city of Atlanta.
Ooh, I'm
So
listening.
I would like for everybody to know. I don't know. I've talked about it in passing, but never, like fully addressed it. I grew up in the church. Um, I stopped going to church a long time ago. But when I moved to Atlanta 20 some odd years ago, my goal was to find myself a church. And I did, and I loved that church. But then church drama sent me out of the church. And it didn't involve me at all, but it was just too much going on at the church that it was
Mm-hmm.
distracting from the word. Let me just say.
Mm-hmm.
So for years, I went to church here and there. When I would go home and visit my parents, I would go to church. But I finally found a church, or let me say this, a pastor that I enjoyed, who I felt was doing good in his community and with helping people, and I liked his style of preaching. So I might not have said it, but I joined Rock City Church,
Mm-hmm.
which is based in Birmingham, Alabama, and Pastor Mike Jr. is the pastor. If you follow me on social media, I always got his videos up from his messages and things like that. My friends know I will send them videos. I take notes when I watch the sermons, and I send it to the people. So this is where I am. So uh, Pastor Mike Jr. is on tour, going on tour. My parents really wanted to see Pastor Mike Jr. And so he made an announcement this past week when I was at my parents' house. And he said because they got sponsorship from McDonald's, he got a
Hey.
sponsorship from McDonald's, that
Okay.
concert tickets were free. Hey! So I
Globe.
logs in and I get 2 tickets for my parents. I talk to my relatives, like, if y'all want Pastor Mike tickets, let me know. I'll get y'all the tickets. So my parents have tickets to go see him in Virginia Beach. Wonderful. So I was like, well, Lord, I need to get my ticket. Sold out, Atlanta. Sold out. I can't even pay for a VIP ticket. Sold out. Nowhere else. I'm looking trying to go to Columbia, South Carolina on a Wednesday night because I can't get no tickets in Atlanta. Are you I was about to cuss. Are you kidding me? So now I have to decide if on Mother's Day I'm going to go see Shirley Caesar and all of them just to see Pastor Mike because he is a part of the Mother's Day celebration.
Is there any chance he could add a second show? Like, 'cause God, dog. Doggone it. Oh,
him,
no.
him and Dietrich Haddon are on tour together. Are you kidding me? Jesus, I just want to see Pastor Mike live.
I don't even know what to say about that because that kind of hurt my feelings because I know how you are about him. So I look, as I'm multitasking, I'm trying to look and see where. Well, let me text some friends and see what y'all got going
Cause I'm like,
on.
if I got to go to another city, I even sent it to my friend in Charlotte, and he was able to get tickets. I said, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I said this is too much.
Oh, I see the Mother's Day in College Park.
Yeah, it's at the Gateway Arena by the airport.
Hmm.
But look at the lineup. That's not my lineup.
Let me see. Let's go peek at Ticketmaster with they bum sales. Mm-mm. It didn't show it to me.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you who it is.
Yeah, show it to me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now my friend not being able to go get the good word in person.
Ah,
This
I'm
is this
just,
is heartbreaking.
I haven't even watched uh East the Easter,
Yeah, I was gonna say yesterday.
yeah, from yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, here's the lineup for the Mother's Day. And the lineup is all right. Uh Pastor Mike Jr., Shirley Caesar, JJ Harrison, and Fred Hammond. So it's not bad,
It's not bad.
but
It's not.
it's not for me. Like, yeah. So yeah, I just gotta search other cities that are in driving distance to possibly go to this concert.
I have never seen no mess like this. It's sold out, sold out.
So I mean, like, because the one and I told my parents, I said, "Do y'all want to get tickets or y'all want the free tickets? Because you can pay for a VIP ticket, and that comes with like uh, meet and greet with Pastor Mike, a Q&A session. Like it comes with stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine." But my parents were like, "No, we'll just take the free," and I was like, "Okay, so here's where it's gonna be." Blah blah blah. I mean, in Atlanta, ain't no VIP, ain't no platinum package. It ain't nothing. It's
Tyrese bought
free.
all the VIP tickets. I just want you to know that he bought them all.
I don't even want to talk about that fool. I just want him to be quiet.
Well, if y'all, our wonderful listening audience, if y'all got a free ticket, an extra ticket, please help my friend because she love this man.
I
Okay, with
do.
the love of the Lord.
With the love of the Lord.
Please, please, please. Just let us know. Slide
I,
in the DMs for these purposes only. For the Lord's
yes.
purposes only.
So yeah,
All right.
that's where we are.
Damn, that's cold. That's
Yeah,
cold.
it's terrible.
All right. Well, outside of this, I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
No, I'm good.
All right. We ain't gonna be before y'all long. Look at that. Before 50 minutes. Go in peace, serve the Lord. Thanks be to God. Um, we will see y'all next week. Say bye to the people, Tam.
Back to the
See y'all next
people.
week.